Hello, YouTube. James Baker here, your favorite international tax accountant, U.S.-based, Miami-based tax advisor for international clients, whatever. Happy to have you here. Happy Thursday is where I'm recording this. Today I have a great call with a guy from Beirut who's doing e-commerce and services with his U.S. LLC. Most of his questions are about how to file these tax forms. And we go on a little tangent about the Corporate Transparency Act that was passed in January. So basically, if you're a non-resident and you own any kind of U.S. entity, the Corporate Transparency Act content toward the end of the call will apply to everybody. So check that out. We play around with some stuff and we go over some of the rules. And, if you have questions about filing 1065, another good video for you. So I hope you enjoy the video. If you want to schedule a call with me yourself, that's in the description. And comment with questions. Let's get to the call.
Haven't done my taxes, I'm too turned up. Haven't done my taxes, I'm too turned up.
Hey, I'm here.
Hello, James. How are you?
Good morning. How are you?
Good morning. I'm good. Well, it's good evening here in this part of the world right now.
Oh, nice. Where are you calling from?
I'm calling from, at the moment, I'm from Beirut.
Is Laszlo with you?
Laszlo? Who's Laszlo?
Another guy. I saw that you're Mohammed.
Yeah.
And then I see on here that there's also a Laszlo waiting in the chat, or waiting in the Zoom to talk.
No, he's not with me.
Okay, should we bring him in? I'm just kidding. Whatever. I mean, I think this is my public Zoom room. I don't know. But anyways, thanks for being here. Thanks for showing up. Yesterday, both people didn't show up and it was kind of a bummer. I wanted to make some new friends.
Sure.
So
I've been waiting for this call.
Yeah, I know. I've been busy, been very busy. I haven't been doing calls. Great. So you have small notes, 1065 questions. So tell me a little bit about your business. You said you're Mohammed from Beirut. Tell me about your business and what you're doing and how you set up.
Okay, so our business started in December 2019. It was first we started this business in order to open an e-commerce website so that we can sell in like every part of the world using the Stripe and the banking system in the US. So right now we have an agency and an e-commerce website.
Great.
Okay, and we're operating under this company in the US. And it's registered in Wyoming.
It's you and you have a partner, right?
Yeah, and we are both foreigners, so we don't have the US passport or an SSN.
Great. So how's it going? Is it working out?
Business is good, yes, but legally and the taxes and everything, it's still vague a bit. So we don't know. I've been following you on YouTube, and as you said, that if you don't have any connected income from the United States, if you're working outside of the United States, so we don't have to file, we don't have to pay any taxes, right? Not
in the U.S. So that's especially for like drop shipping and for service businesses. Service businesses are even easier because you live in another country and you're doing services. You're just using the internet to get clients. Exactly. So it's pretty clear, and you just want to make sure that you are doing all you have to do to comply with the laws and keep everything open and just not have any problems.
Yes, exactly. So my question here was on, I was trying to file Form 1065, and there was a part where we have to put a representative, like the U.S. representative, someone in the U.S. And I've sent you an email 2 months ago, I think. You mentioned that you don't need to have a representative; you can do it alone. So here's my question.
What I do in these situations is just pick one of the partners to be the representative. The idea is that a partnership has multiple people that are involved. The representative is just like if the IRS needs to contact somebody, who are they going to contact? It's who's representing the company.
But if none of the partners is in the US?
Yeah, it doesn't. I mean, it doesn't matter. They still need to have
Doesn't
someone
matter.
to contact. I mean, you don't need to
Okay.
have a U.S. partner to have a partnership.
Okay, so the partner doesn't need to be in the US. We can be outside of the US.
Yeah,
Okay.
of course. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. That's
I mean,
and
I'm doing this for clients that I file returns electronically. Like, it's not like you're just doing the forms how you want and sending them. I'm allowed to able to like send returns to the IRS, and they'll accept them electronically with 2 foreign partners, and with a responsible party to being one of the foreign partners.
okay. Okay. Cool. And are we supposed to file schedules K1 if we're both foreigners?
Yeah. I mean, that's part of the form. If you're going to file the 1065, you should file the K1s as well.
Okay, so the K1 should be with and even if we don't have, so if we should file the schedule K1, we need to have a TIN or no?
I mean, I like I said, I file it with clients with no TINs and stuff. It's kind of like a useless form. Like the IRS, you're telling them that you have profits allocated to whichever partner, but there's no tax ID for them to connect it to. So, yeah, that you can. I file it like that. You can file it like that. Like I said, I file it like that electronically. So the IRS accepts it. It's not like a strange thing.
No, yeah, because it's the field is required to put an SSN or a TIN for the
Well,
one of the
I mean, it's not required if you put four
okay.
you put 4 in there. I mean, like I said, if the to be able to file something electronically, the IRS has like predetermined criteria in the coding with how it'll be accepted. So if they accept it like that, filing electronically, then you can definitely do it the same way on paper.
Okay. Okay. So I think that would solve it. And another thing, like as an LLC, as a foreign partner LLC, what else should we file other than the Form 1065? Because
Well, so you have to renew with the state. Everyone knows that. And then next year, starting in 2021, you'll have to file a report with FinCEN. It's, I guess, FinCEN.gov, I think. I'll check.
FinCEN?
It's the financial, let's see what does FinCEN. FinCEN is Financial Crimes Enforcement Network.
Okay.
So it's basically and this is the Corporate Transparency Act, and I have to talk about this more on the channel, but the Corporate Transparency Act was passed in January this year.
Okay.
And they're going to require all foreign-owned companies to disclose who the foreign owner is. Upload your passport to FinCEN, tell them who the foreign owner is, and it's all anti-money laundering kind of combating things. So
Sure.
it's not for so it shouldn't really be a problem for you. Like it's not, as long as you're not doing money laundering, it shouldn't be a problem. So, you obviously have a service business in e-commerce. So
Yeah.
a lot of people are asking questions on how information is shared and stuff like that, but no one knows yet. The IRS hasn't even given guidance on how this really is going to work, but it's going to be with FinCEN where you have to do the registration. So that's a new thing
Okay.
that's going to start
This
next
is
year.
for 2021. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So should be. Do you have a link for that or?
No, I mean, it's not, the IRS they haven't given us good guidance yet. It just passed in January. So they're like, okay, it's passed. That's it. Like,
Okay. Should wait for the news.
yeah, I mean, you can follow the channel, stay
Of course.
subscribed,
Okay,
and we'll put some stuff. But if you want to read about it, it's called the Corporate Transparency Act. That's what was passed.
Okay.
So, what do they say? There's a FinCEN. Oh, okay, FinCEN's running ads. No, it's FinCENreport.com. Oh, okay, this is cool. I don't want to. Oh, I kind of want to share this because it looks pretty cool.
Okay.
They have a survey to help you determine if you're required to file the report this year. I'm gonna do it. This is kind of fun. I'm gonna share my screen.
Sure.
So I don't know, FinCEN, file FinCEN.com. This is like some other business. Obviously, I do this for my clients, but this is a cool little tool they have. It's probably gonna be simple. So let's see if you're required. Is your company publicly traded? No. Next.
No.
How many employees you have in the United States? Less than 20. Do you file an income tax return? Yes.
Yeah.
Were your gross sales or receipts less than 100,000? Let's say 100 to 500.
100. Okay.
Does your company have one physical office in the U.S.?
No.
No. It's not a shelf company.
Mhm.
Not a charity.
Charity.
Not a pooled investment vehicle. Oh, come on, man. I didn't want to send it to my real email. You are obligated to file. Yeah, so it's basically.
Okay. So.
But hold on, this doesn't make any sense. I thought it was only for. Oh, they'll do it for you. Quarterly report. Oh, let's check it out. But when you go, let's look at it. What's the Corporate Transparency Act? National Law Review. Okay.
Maybe they're filing. They're filing from now.
Yeah, I don't know what they're doing. I mean, that was just an ad. They're running ads, so it's obviously a business. They're trying to grow a business around this, which is pretty cool. So the Corporate Transparency, preparing the federal database of beneficial ownership information. Regulation of applicants to set up formation. Okay. I think their questions aren't good. The questions are misleading to understand the rules. Mm-hmm. Crackdown. I wrote an article out on my LinkedIn as well. Corporate will shift the collection burden from financial institutions to the reporting companies. Yeah, whatever. So you have to do it as a foreign person. I have to read more about it and do more videos about it to see if I have to do it as a U.S. person. I'm almost certain I don't, but I don't have more than 20 employees either. So whatever. I know you didn't call for this, and I just went on my own tangent. But
no, it's interesting actually.
Yeah, I'll have to make some comprehensive videos about it. I did write an article about it on my LinkedIn.
Okay.
But you know, that's it. So, I mean, you're in good shape. You got it all set up. You're running. Looks like you're selling. How's the e-commerce store? I know the services business a little easier. There's like no overhead. How's the e-commerce going?
E-commerce is not as expected.
Yeah, e-commerce
There's
stuff.
a lot of it's not. There's a lot of costs when it comes to marketing, especially marketing. So
yeah, you have to. Yeah, it requires a little bit of an investment, but that's cool. You're able to pivot and provide services, and have some services are always.
Plan B.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's fund the plan A, so you can fund it that way. Yeah.
Exactly. That's the plan.
Okay. Do you have any other questions?
No. Thanks a lot for your time. Thanks for all the input you do and you put on YouTube. It's been really helpful.
Happy to help. Thanks for following the channel and stuff, and calling, showing up, and having a good call. And best of luck to you guys. And reach out if you have other questions or anything else we can help with.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Thanks, Mohammed. Have a good one.
Bye.
Bye. So that call went really well. Mohammed had some great questions, mostly about the tax filings and the tax forms, which are important to do. The 1065, the multi-member LLC form, is a little confusing, and I know I've spoken about it in the past. I really have to make a little, like a course for how to complete this and how to put this together. And I think that's something that's going to happen soon when I get some time. Fortunately for me, a lot of people have been inquiring to work with us. We've been getting a lot of clients and helping them get started one-on-one and stuff like that. If you're interested in that, contact us, reach out below. We have emails, and you can schedule a call. There's paid consults and things like that. So you can definitely find that in the description below. I think this call was good. If you have questions about tax forms, if I said something wrong, comment, like, subscribe. Appreciate you guys, and I'll see you on the next video. Thank you so much for being here.